Мы идем сражаться за наши земли, за наши семьи, за нашу свободу. Мы идем сражаться.
Такс. Вот приятный сюрприз.
Это утро полно сюрпризов, Леонид.
Обманули их всего пара сотен.
Тихо. Мы слышали, Спарта хочет воевать. И пришли на подмогу.
Если вы крови жаждете, добро пожаловать.
Ты ведешь против Ксеркса эту горстку воинов? Я был неправ, думая, что Спарта может выдвинуть армию, не уступающую нашей.
Так и есть. Ты, вон там, чем занимаешься?
Я пастух, царь.
А твое, аркадиец, твое ремесло?
Я скульптор, царь.
Скульптор. А ты?
Я пашу землю.
Спартанцы! Каково ваше ремесло? Видишь, друг мой, я привел больше воинов, чем ты.
Наша телекомпания, простите, продолжает следить за развитием событий. Время региональных новостей. На очереди Вести Екатеринбург и моя коллега Анна Антонова. Сергей Владимирович, здравствуйте. Да, и вот известно, что...
опять пропали.
Вы
вот
меня
теперь
слышите?
Опять появились.
Да, здравствуйте. По всей видимости, это просто звук запаздывает, вы будете меня слышать.
Очень мало народу, мадам. Очень беспонтовая музыка. На самом деле, очень плохая музыка.
А зачем вы пришли сюда?
Я думал, намного лучше будет это все. И очень плохая музыка, просто очень плохая музыка. Я думал, намного лучше это все будет. Столько раз сюда ходил, было намного лучше, но на этот раз как-то не удалось. Во-первых, народу мало, музыка не очень.
А что за направление?
А?
Что за направление?
Направление? Какое направление?
Что за направление музыки играется?
Время информационное вещание на нашем канале продолжит региональные новости.
There are so many. There's a kid. My first trip, I met a kid at a transit center who had a gunshot wound, and he was. They just somehow they decided that he wasn't an emergency because there were so few hospital facilities that he was just put back in the camp, and he was just like he was about, oh my God, 10 or 11.
This is Africa?
This is Africa, yeah, and in Sierra Leone, and he just I can't explain it. He was a healthy kid about a year before that. He'd gotten shot, and then he started to lose the ability to move his legs, and so he was moving them with his hands. And but it was just that everybody would come running to see what they could do, and everybody was talking about this new kid that had arrived in the transit center and what to do, and I don't want to talk about it. And I asked what would have happened to him, or what's happened to him, or what could be done, and found out that they said he was probably just going to die because of the reality of how many people were in that situation. And it was my first experience, and I thought, well, we should fly him out of here, we should do something, we should get him hospital care, and you know, realizing that this is one kid in thousands, and you can't do that, really. It doesn't work that way. So he would die, and he was alone, and he was really scared, and he was just a kid.
You believe, did you hear any more about him?
He died.
John and his wife Dorothea have been married for 16 years. So you've got to share with us how you managed to do that when you know, surrounded in a world with women with their panties on their head throwing a match shot.
Some picture. I've been away for 8 or 10 of the 16 years.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think it's the best deal I ever made. It's somebody who's been with me since before I was me.
Yeah.
You know, the mother of my kids, who
grew
with me through the ups and the downs and the ups agains, and believes more than anybody ever. And, you know, I mean, she truly is my best friend, because she just gives me all the support and common sense. You know,
common sense. And how does she feel about all the fans? How does she...
She's great about it. She's absolutely fine about it. She's so far removed, and I don't like the whole shallow celebrity existence, so I can go home and say if I'm up or down, you know?
Yeah.
I'm hurting today.
Yeah.
There's the barometer of truth right there, you know? And we don't play the game.
You don't play the game.
I don't play the game.
Now, after appearing in Central Park here in New York over the past weekend to a crowd of 450,000 people, and appearing in Baltimore, Maryland last night as a true superstar in the world of music and entertainment, would you all welcome here in the studio and at home, Mr. Elton John. I had asked you, this is the second standing ovation unrehearsed that you've received in this room tonight.
It was a sitting ovation.
Well, it was standing in their hearts. 400,000 plus people, up to 450,000 people, come to watch a man sing, play the piano, and perform. Does that sink in on you, that many people in one place at one time?
Not really. The great thing about Saturday was that everything went perfectly. We played well. It was well organized. The weather was nice. I think everybody had a good time. A lot of people came to the concert, I think, and not just because they liked me, because it was an event. I think it was half the people there probably didn't even like me or never bought my records, but it was just an event to be there. And it turned out really nicely, and I was just glad, you know, you're glad you play well on those occasions. The only thing that went slightly wrong was getting my Donald Duck costume on, which was the longest change in history. Someone said he'd seen Callis and Streisand, but never had there been a longer costume change. Well, I put my feet through the armholes, you see. It was really embarrassing. But no, it was, you know, there was a party afterwards, and I went there for about 3 seconds and blinked. Then it began to hit home. There's nothing, it's very private after you've played to that amount of people. We've all grown up as people and matured, as you can see. It was nice to get back together with them. And I went into Bob, I saw a sort of the set, and someone designed the set. It's very high-tech. You couldn't see the lights on Central Park because we didn't need lights. But it was a very high-tech set. So I took it into Bob Mackey, who used to do all my stage goes, and I said, Bob, this is the set. I want to look very high-tech and subtle. And I came out looking like Donald Duck. I mean, Bob said, well, how about a little thing here and another thing? Oh, I said, all right, yeah. And because it was Bob's idea for me to be Donald Duck. And what better idea? I mean, it's like saying to me, do you want to go to a soccer game? You know, of course I want to go to a soccer. Do you want to be Donald Duck? This outfit actually was made by another guy in Los Angeles called Bruce Halprin. I look like a sort of freaked out parking attendant, don't I? Someone in the elevator as I was coming here said, are you going to church? I said, no, I'm going to the Tom Snyder show, and he collapsed with laughter.
Ich lese nicht sehr viele Zeitungen, aber ich habe gehört viele Situationen. Erstens, letztes Spiel hatten wir im Platz 3 Spitzen. Elber, Janka und Ziegler. Wir müssen nicht vergessen Ziegler. Ziegler ist eine Spitze mehr Mehmet und mehr Basler. Ist klar, diese Wörter, ist möglich, verstehe, was ich habe gesagt. Dann. Haben keine Mut an Worten. Aber ich weiß, was denken über diese Spieler. Müssen zeigen, yes, ich will Samstag, diese Spieler müssen zeigen mich. Es seien die Fans. Müssen alleine das Spiel gewinnen. Müssen alleine das Spiel gewinnen. Ich bin müde jetzt, erwarte diese Spieler, verteidige diese Spieler. Ich habe immer die Schuld über diese Spieler. Einer ist Mario, einer ist der andere Mehmet. Stunts sprechen nicht, hat gespielt nur 25% des Spiels. Ich habe fertig.
An important policy message from Governor Mike Huckabee.
My plan to secure the border? 2 words. Chuck Norris.
Mike Huckabee's a lifelong hunter who'll protect our Second Amendment rights.
There's no chin behind Chuck Norris's beard, only another fist.
Mike Huckabee wants to put the IRS out of business.
When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he isn't lifting himself up. He's pushing the earth down.
Mike's a principled, authentic conservative.
I'm Mike Huckabee, and I approve this message. So did Chuck.
Chuck Norris approved.
أباح بلاد الإسلام لليهود الأمم المتحدة بقرارها في 47. فهؤلاء الذين يزعمون أنهم زعماء للعرب وما زالوا في الأمم المتحدة هم كفروا بما أنزل على محمد عليه الصلاة والسلام.
Aber Rettung naht und Ina Bergmann ist schon da und hat weitere Meldungen des Tages.
I stood up here a year ago in one of my many press conferences and told you that in the next year I make this prediction to you that over 10 million Iraqis, including many Sunnis, will vote for a permanent government. I think you probably will say, there he goes again.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Parole. He don't give a fuck every Navy roll. Big blunts, big guns to that first motherfucker that like to go. No curfew, fuck 9 o'clock. You can't see the time on this shiny watch. Matter of fact, it's time to rock and it look like my time to stop. Cause it's so frozen, I'm so cold. Slow it down, I'm so throwed. Those POs be popping up any time of day. Violate, that's 90 days. Violate this 9 to spray. Either one is not a good look. Matter of fact, get a good look. I'm getting money, fuck a piss test. Left the club and I piss more wet. You should keep your bitch in check before I drop my top while she giving neck. I'm in Detroit with that iron. Make the heat roar like a lion. You would say that I'm lying. Pack some guns everywhere we flying.
Zombies, juicy, ain't trizzy, we trippy, fuck a piss test. What you know about that? Hash oil, potent oil, mixed it up, got my brain on stuck, I'm tripping though. If you ain't know what I'm on LSD, on a tongue, speaking tongues, got her freaking off. So what you know about this? Candy flipping, be the shit. 500 degrees in here, stay banana weed, fuck them seeds, that's no release. We hot time and you little league, smoking bush weed. No comparing, nothing the same, nothing compared to the blood in my veins. All that shit I obtained, smoking that dank, Mary be mine. Look at the time, enter the league of the vine. Eyes on the prize, head to the sky. Fuck my PO and your PO.